Hey everyone, it's Mary and Dave from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. In this video, we're giving you a 3-card tarot reading for our week ahead. Now, the date I'm going to say is December 24th to December 31st. I don't usually say the date, but you can see we have ugly Christmas sweaters on.
Super ugly.
And we see a beautiful Christmas tree behind me. So it doesn't matter, even if you're watching this in the summertime. July 4th, doesn't matter, or anytime. The reading, the message is meant for you because you're drawn to this video, or you're drawn to this video. And how it works, even if something is not resonating with you completely, don't worry. Just visit back and you'll notice that something had to evolve in your life.
Can I just say something quickly too?
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize you maybe just look for something to resonate. Also, if something triggers you or makes you feel a strong resistance against it, that's also a strong clue that it's for you in some way.
Yes.
Even though you might not want to accept it.
Yeah. So if you're feeling like, what does she have? Oh, she's not right. Or anything like that, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly.
They understand.
So the reading is meant for you. Okay. And right now, I just want to wish everybody that's celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas, everybody. And if you're celebrating any other holiday, happy holiday. Or not celebrating, doesn't matter.
Peace on earth, goodwill to all beings.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. It's just what I'm doing doesn't mean that you have to do it. Okay, and so the cards that I'm working with are the Steampunk, and I think I've been working with these for a while. I have quite a few decks, and I just grab these now, whatever calls to me. And Spirit said, these are the cards, right? Me and Dave both love them. Yes. Okay, so I have shuffled and pulled the cards already. I didn't want to waste any time, so we can get right to it because it's Christmas Eve. Well, then I'm uploading it. Okay, and the first card is the Emperor. Okay, and that makes total sense. The Emperor is a leadership card. I'll tell you what it means first, okay? It represents leadership, taking control over matters, higher authority, counsel. But in your life and what we've been feeling is actually saying that we've been feeling pushed or controlled, or you've been feeling maybe controlled or pushed by something, or maybe you've been feeling like you've been controlled, like you're controlling something. Maybe something is really like you're having a bit of an, I don't know what to say, like maybe an OCD moment. That's a control. But it has a lot to do with, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And that makes a lot of sense with the Christmas rush, with the holiday rush, or whatever, you know, all the things that are traffic that's going on. We tend to get like really anxious around this time of year. We get emotional. We get like, I have to do this. I have to do that. Well, you know what I'm talking about. So whatever jumps out in your mind, that is the message. Okay. That's what this is about. So you might be feeling that. This is telling you that you're only making, that's only in your mind. You know, the mind is making that up because of past conditioning. Okay, and that, I'm just telling you, that's what I see here. And I wanted to ask David, what are you seeing?
Well, the Emperor he's sitting on a throne. And so that, to me, it means it's all about finding your own inner power. And it's a masculine power. So it's like a representation of divine masculine power. Right. So thinking of what that means, it's strength, it's authority, initiating things, being a leader, but within your own self, within your own way of how you interact with the world, finding that authority within yourself where you can trust your own decisions, where you can trust your own thought process, that whatever conclusion you come up with about something, you can trust it. It doesn't mean you're rigid and closed about it and you won't listen to anyone else or be open-minded about other possible alternatives, but it means that you trust yourself and you are willing to put in the work as well and lay the foundations, because the Emperor is number 4, and the number 4 is all about building and laying foundations and being practical, organized, and disciplined. Again, all divine masculine kind of qualities.
Yeah, speaking of foundation, before we started this video, like I always say, whatever happens during the reading is the reading. The message when I do my readings, when I read you guys privately, And before we started, there was a lot of noise and a lot of that, and I was like, oh man. I was thinking, but we didn't let that control us. We just said, you know what, we're gonna film it because, hey, it's what we do. They work during the holidays. They work all hours of the day. It's all good.
Yeah. We have no control over it, so we just want to keep moving forward, living our life as best we can in the midst of having that. The eye of the storm is calm, even though there's a storm around you. It's not always easy to do, but that's the goal, and that's what we all are finding within ourselves.
It's not right, exactly. It's not perfect, but that doesn't matter. If you see the rest of my office, it's a little bit of a disaster because of the renovations that are happening. And we had a room that was completely, they had to take it down. They had no choice because it was detaching. So everything just, like I said, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you with that. But anyways, the next card is Judgment. Okay? And Judgment is renewal. Judgment has a few meanings. So remember, let me tell you something. Every card has quite a few meanings to one thing. There's like 78 meanings per card. And what Judgment represents is actually that it's actually a renewal of some kind, but it represents things that are out into the open, realization. So what we're going to be experiencing is a lot of aha moments and realizations. Now, with saying that, when we feel that, when we see that, we're also judging ourselves and saying, is this too good? This might be too good to be true, or this is not good enough. We tend to judge ourselves. So there's going to be some changes that are going to be taking place, some good changes, and some things that need to take place, because if things don't shift and things don't move, sometimes they just stay stuck. And something's happening in your life that's opening. There's going to be an opening that's going to be taking place, okay? And even if you're watching this, sometimes reading, sometimes when my messages, you can get triggered, right? So it's like certain things, I've gotten your messages, I've received your DMs, and I know sometimes they trigger us, okay? So, it's because it's not me, it's actually what you're going through. And sometimes the ground has to be shaken. So actually things have to happen in order for you to see the truth. So this is also telling you not to be judgmental, to try to take a step back and to try to not judge yourself or judge the situation harshly, to actually look at it and say, okay, this is happening and it is for my highest good, and what do I need to learn from this? Because everything's a learning experience, okay? I have more to say, but I know that Dave has something to say about that.
How do you know?
Oh, I can feel, I can feel, but we complement each other with the reading.
Did you show the card?
Yes, I did.
You can see it. Well, you can see there's like a gramophone and an angel hovering above the people. So, and to me, this card has always been about answering a call, answering a calling. So it might be maybe. So the Judgment card to me has always been about answering a call, answering a calling, a deeper or higher calling, something that's calling you forward. And it could be anything. It could be related to your Dharma. Dharma is a word that means aligning with your highest good. So that's really what it is about. There's something inside of you that you're hearing right now that you can feel is in your highest good, but maybe it's new, maybe it's different, maybe it's a little bit scary, but it's a time for you to rise up and answer the call. That's what I feel.
Right.
That's what I see.
That makes sense, because answering the call of a calling of some kind. So some things they really have to evolve. Hold on, there's a message coming here. I just have to... Yeah. Sorry. We film these on our phones, and we just got a call. Actually, when Dave was saying a calling, we got a call.
Right.
So it's right confirmation. There. Everything that happens during the reading has a lot to do with what you need to hear, And as I was saying, it's like the calling is a very...
That's okay. It's just a saw.
I know. There's a saw going on. Okay. So the calling is actually something that you're being called upon to do. Now, nobody's forcing you to do anything. It's just more of the energy rising up and showing you. Spirit is showing you something. So be alert. And if it relates to love matters, you know, when it comes to love, you know what? You need to put your burden down and trust. You know I say this a lot all the time. It's like trusting that everything is by divine timing, because you can't try to control the situation. It always has to evolve on its own. Okay. And the third card is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is higher learning. Actually, traditional Rider-Waite is usually a pope or the priest or something. And here it's a man that has lots of books around him, and he's got children, so he's teaching. So this is a learning time for us. You are learning. So whatever is going on, you are learning. All this whole everything, this whole odyssey of the situation is saying that you're learning. You're learning everything that you need to know. Spirit is talking. We all have spirit guides, okay? Can I tell you that? We all have. Spirit talks to all of us, okay? It's just a matter of listening, okay? And that is also your intuition talking to you as well. There's messages coming to you really strong. And sometimes maybe it's not clicking, but it is. There's some things that are coming through, but you're just not paying attention. Or your mind is like in another zone, you know. Mm-hmm. What does the Hierophant mean to you?
What I feel in this case is that it's about listening. And maybe there's a teacher that you found or a mentor, or maybe you're being a teacher or a mentor to someone. But it's all about listening, learning, new information. But it's also, this information is somehow connected with a traditional way. For example, let's say if you were an artist, a painter, and you were studying with a mentor, and they were teaching you maybe something about the tradition of how masters in the past have done something. It doesn't mean you have to do it exactly that way, but you're taking from that. Or if you're a chef or a cook, and you're learning some recipes that have been very successful in the past by other people who've developed these recipes, and you're learning from that, or you're teaching that as well, because there's a teaching. So there's some kind of tradition involved. It doesn't mean being in the box at all, because a lot of things that people have developed, including the language I'm using to speak with you right now, are incredible and amazing, and we need to nurture them and as we move forward in each generation. And you know, we weed out the things we no longer need, and new things come in, like this technology that we're also using. Mm-hmm. But even language itself is an amazing technology that we as spiritual beings can use to communicate to each other while we're here on the earth in the physical. So I hope that makes sense to you.
That does. That makes a lot of sense. Makes me happy. The energy comes through loud and clear. You know, we love doing these videos. We love just taking this time to speak with you guys. And I love doing my lives. And, you know, you have the choice. You have the choice, okay? You can either allow things to control you and just allow yourself to be negative, you know, or even, you know, let things get to you, or you can drop it and just, you know, just be happy. And, you know, like I always say, let your freak flag fly. Just be, you know, like, you can be a little random. It's okay. You can let loose. You can let your hair down a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't have to always be allowing yourself to be a certain way, or allowing something to want you. Don't let something try to make you be something that you're not. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's past conditioning. That's what when I put this all together, that's what I'm getting. You have the choice. The choice is yours, right?
Yeah, I agree always. And even just don't worry if you make the choice perfectly or not.
Yeah.
Just by being willing to even remember and even be willing to make a choice to want to let go of negativity if it comes up or whatever it is, as soon as you're willing to do that, you're already invoking your natural inborn courageousness and
that's
love.
Right.
That's always there. If you pay attention, it's always there. It's the other emotions that come and go, like pride, anger, fear, sadness. They seem like they can stick around, especially with some people who are going through something maybe, but they're actually the coming and going.
Right.
but the inner joy, love, and peace is always there. It's just being covered up by these things.
Yes.
So we can always, just by being willing to choose, we're invoking that inner courageousness, peace, and love.
Yes. You know, that's what it's all about. And you know, our way doesn't have to be your way, but just whatever you do it with light and be happy. You
Right.
know, just because we're celebrating something doesn't mean you have to. And you know, like, just find the light within yourself and just be excited about life, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of great things that are out there for you, and you have a lot coming to you. I feel the healing energy, okay, and I'm sending it. And I have a treat for you guys. I asked Dave if he can sing a Christmas song.
Yeah, she asked me this morning. I was like, oh man. I haven't been doing anything like that at all this year, so I kind of dusted half of one off quickly.
Yeah. You know, we're always, I never get a chance to see him perform. I mean, I do, but it's like at a concert or something, or a video that he made that I posted on my IGTV video the other day. But I'm just saying, like, I don't like his. We're always busy. I'm busy. He's busy. We work at home, but it's like still at the same time. You know, I never get a chance to hear him play or see him play or talk to, like, listen. Anyways, and he agreed to do it. Like, that was so amazing. I'm so happy that.
Oh, it's just a little snippet, just
but
just
for
the vibe.
The energy is just amazing. So, like, I'm really happy. So, I don't know, maybe.
And this is, like, it might be about Yule or about Christmas, but take it as being universal, because it's just really from us, from our hearts. It's all about peace on earth for everybody.
Yeah, we love you guys. We love, or you know, it's just what it is. Okay.
All right.
I'll move.
Oh, okay.
I can watch.
Oh, should I move over a bit more? Okay, so you've probably all heard this song somewhere. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. And tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
Okay, awesome. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Dave. I really, really appreciate it. It's nothing like live acoustic music, and it's very healing, and it's just something about it. I can't say, just the energy, you know. That's one way to raise your vibration, is through music, listening to music, dancing, playing music. You know, even if you don't know how to sing, just sing. And I guarantee you'll feel a lot better, a lot better. Put on your favorite song and just sing your heart out, you know. That's all you got to do, right? And yeah, so I hope that this reading was helpful for you. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading with us, just visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. And until next video, I wish you all the peace, love, and blessings. Namaste.
Bye-bye.